Hello, dear students. Welcome to English Grammar Lesson. This is your second language English teacher BMC from Karnataka Public School, Heganahalli, Bangalore North 1. Today, we'll learn about figures of speech. Here is the definition for figures of speech. It is a word or phrase using figurative language that has other meaning than its literary definition. Then what's the difference between literal and figurative language? Literal language represents the exact words of the original text, whereas figurative language uses similes, metaphors, hyperbole, and personification to describe something, often through comparison with something different. Significance of figures of speech. Whenever we use figures of speech in a literary work, it makes that literary work look beautiful. It highlights a particular description. It adds beauty, color, and variety to speech. It makes a literary work more expressive and attractive. Some common figures of speech are simile, metaphor, personification, synecdoche, alliteration, irony, hyperbole, paradox, etc. First one, simile. It's a figure of speech involving the comparison of one thing with another thing of a different kind, used to make a description more emphatic or vivid. Example, as brave as a lion. Here, two unlike things are compared using the word like or as, followed by a figurative example. He is as hungry as a horse. Here, a person is compared to a horse. Here are some well known phrases that utilize this figure of speech simile. Nutty as a fruit cake, slept like a log, sly or cunning as a fox, fits like a glove, cool as a cucumber, blind as a bat, light as a feather, like watching paint dry, works like a charm, old as the hills, strong as an ox, fight like cats and dogs, sparkle like diamonds, cheeks like roses, flat as a pancake. Here are some examples for simile. First one, his heart is as hard as rock. His heart has been compared to a rock. Arjun is as brave as a lion. Here, Arjun is compared to a lion. Can you jump like a monkey? Here, a person or you, that a person is asked if he could jump like a monkey. My shoes are black like coal. They fought like cats and dogs. Last night I slept like a log. I'm so thirsty that my throat is as dry as a bone. In all these sentences, when we compare one thing with another, the words like or as are used. These are all similes. Let me conclude with these wonderful images. Simile is a comparison of two things by using the words like or as. Example, as tall as a giraffe. My dog is as smelly as dirty socks. Here in these two sentences, as is used for comparison between two things. Next comes metaphor. A metaphor is a figure of speech that makes a comparison between two unlike or dissimilar things. A metaphor states that one thing is another thing. As a literary device, metaphor creates implicit comparisons without the express use of like or as. Here in metaphor, we don't or we do not use the words like or as. When it is used, it is definitely a simile. If it is not used, if it is metaphor. Metaphors are used in poetry, literature, and any time someone wants to add some color to their language. Are you following, dear students? So observe this example of metaphor. It's a comparison in which one thing is said to be another. My mom is a teddy bear. Here, mom is directly called a teddy bear. Some of the examples of metaphor. Number one, laughter is the best medicine. Time is money. All the world is a stage, and all the men and women merely players. You are my sunshine. Their home was a prison. Observe these examples. Laughter is called the best medicine. Time, money, world is called a stage. Men and women, players. You as sunshine. Home is called a prison. All these are the examples of metaphor. Let me conclude the difference between simile and metaphor. In simile, the subject is as or like another. The king fought like a tiger. Here, the king is compared to a tiger with the help of the word like. Whereas in metaphor, the subject is said to be another. The king was a tiger in the fight. The king is the subject here. He is said to be a tiger in the fight. Here, like or as have not been used. Got the difference? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe the channel. Okay? Good luck. Take care.